Okay. Good afternoon. So it's been a really tiring day, and I guess you're all tired now, and so am I. So I would appreciate a lot if you can pay some attention to me. Okay, let's start. My name is Hưng, I'm from class 9 in Trần, Ninh Junior High School of Nam Định City, and my topic is: do you think music and art are necessary for secondary students? Why or why not? Now, when people talk about music and art as academic subjects, they are often referred and considered the least important subjects. Some people opine that they should be optional instead of being necessary subjects. And personally, from my point of view, I can suggest that they should not be necessary. Every student should get to choose whether to learn these subjects or not. Now, about music, this is a subject in which we get to learn about the theoretical things about music, like how to read a sheet of music, how to sing a song correctly. We get to learn about the history of music, the famous musicians and their creations. Just like that, about art, we get to learn about how to draw, how to sculpt, how to sketch, how to make simple designs, and so on. And we also have to learn about famous artists across the history of mankind and how they create their artistic creations. The reason that I think these two subjects should be optional is that not all students are interested in learning these subjects, and not everyone think that these two actually help students a lot. And the reason why is that at school, from my experience, I can be sure that learning is really difficult. You have to learn more than 10 subjects at school. At least that's happened in my country. Right? Math, literature, English, and so on are already really tiring, and most students don't have any fuel in their brain and body in order to learn the subjects of music and art. So instead of really spending some periods of time on these subjects, they should take a rest instead. So, but for some students, these two subjects are really important, and the reason is that they have a dream to become artists in the future. It is really rarely happening, but I think that it does happen to some students that are not so good at math, literature, or academic things that they learn at school. Instead, they are more interested in artistic subjects that enhance their creativity. So, in order to have a fundamental step in achieving their personal dream, they should start by learning music and art at school. And so, it might be a good time to relax and have some fun listening to music while you attend a period of music. Or maybe if you enjoy artistic creations, you can pay some attention in the periods of arts. It might be interesting if you don't mind about that. But it's just my personal point of view. You can whether agree or not, okay? So, in final word, what I want to say is that music and art should not be compulsory subjects at school. Instead, they should be optional, and students should get to choose whether to learn it or not. So that's all. Thank you for your listening, and I hope you have a good day.
Hello. If you were a music teacher, what would you do with your students to encourage them to become more interested in your class?
Now, as a student, I don't really know that there is a small number of students that are actually interested in art, right? And so, as an art teacher, right, I can tell some stories to my students in order to get them into the subject that I teach them. Actually, there are a lot of interesting stories and stuff about art that it is not convenient to say right now, okay? And aside from telling stories, maybe as an art teacher, I may share my personal experience with paintings and stuff like sculpture with it's like my own life experience. It's some things that makes it more practical to get your student into something that you teach. Okay.
Thank you.
Do you think it's possible for students who previously did not have an interest in arts or music to, well, in the classes, find out that they do enjoy one of the above, you know?
Yeah, they just have to pay attention instead of sleeping. Yes.
Fair enough. Thank you.